Good morning, children. Today we are going to start with 29th question of linear equations. The equations I have made, you can look into and understand properly. A man is 5 times as old as his son. So let the son's age be x and man's age will be 5x because he is 5 times. Then they say in 2 years, that means after 2 years, son's age will be 2 more, man's age will be 2 more. So 5x plus 2 and x plus 2. Now they say in 2 years, he will be 4 times as old as his son. So man's age is equal to 4 times means multiplication into son's age. Man's age is equal to 4 times into son's age. Next. 30th is the same, 31st. Seema is 10 years older than Rekha. So we take Rekha's age as x, Seema's age x plus 10 because 10 years elder, so x plus 10. The ratio of their ages is given 5:3. So greater ratio is above, so greater age above divided by 3. Here according to the question, cross multiply and get it. 32nd question. Parvati's present age we have taken as x. Now they say the sum of their present ages is 55. 2 persons are there. The sum of their ages is 55. So we can suppose Parvati's age as x, son's age 55 minus x because sum of their ages is 55. 5 years ago their age, ago means 5 years before, their age was x minus 5 and 55 minus x minus 5. So 55 minus 5, that is 50, 50 minus x. So this we get. Now they say 5 years ago, age of Parvati was 4 times the age of the son. Age of Parvati, what was 5 years ago, is equal to 4 times means into age of the son. Exactly same we are going to do. 33rd question. A man is 56, ages are given, son's age is 24. Now they are asking after how many years this man will be twice the son's age. So, now see, I am not, children, I am not leaving a gap in between. You can stop the video and read the question, then do the next question, okay? That is why I am not concentrating on the question. You can read the question, after that switch on the video and listen, okay? Now man's age is given 56, son's age is 24. After suppose 3 years or after 5 years, so that we have taken x years that we have to calculate. After x years, their ages will be 56 plus x and 24 plus x. Man's age will be twice the son's age, so 2 into this, okay? Almost the same. Present age of the person we have taken as x. 9 years hence her age will be this. 9 years ago her age will be x minus 9. So according to question they say 9 years hence it is 3 times 9 years ago. So accordingly we have framed the equation. You can open the bracket and simplify. Is that clear all of you? And here it's very clear, all the questions, the solutions are there. You can take a screenshot and keep it with you. I am not sending you separately. Okay, take a screenshot, keep the question solutions with you and then do it. Next, 35th question. A man made a trip of 480 kilometers in 9 hours. Total distance is 480 and time total is 9 hours. He has divided the trip. He has done with 45 km per hour and 60 km per hour. So first we divide the distance. Let the distance covered with 45 km per hour speed be x. So distance covered with 60 km per hour speed is 480 minus x. Now time, speed is distance over time. So time is distance over speed. So x over 45 is the first time. Time in the second case, this upon this, and total time is given to us 9 hours. So we add both and 9. LCM of both is 180. So we calculate that and then taking the LCM we reach to the calculation, just subtract and write the answer. 36th is the same. Come to 37th. 37, the question also I am explaining you here. So as I told you earlier also, read the question first and stop the video, read the question and then listen to it. 37th question. Now the question is A and B. The distance between two stations is 300 km. One person starts from A, other starts from B simultaneously. Together they begin. Okay. And after 2 hours, A reaches here, B reaches here. And then the distance between them left is 34 kilometers after 2 hours. That means A also travelled for 2 hours, B also travelled for 2 hours. With the speed x plus 7 time 2 hours, first we calculate the distance. So distance is speed into time. In the second case, distance is speed into time 2x. Now what is the total distance? Is given 300. This distance is 2 into x plus 7, the first one covered. This distance is 2x, the second one covered, and this is 34. So total distance is equal to 300. From here we can calculate the value of x. I hope I am clear with. Next, 38th question. Listen carefully now. This is upstream and downstream question. Actually, when suppose there is a boat, speed of the boat is 9 km per hour, and speed of the water running, speed of the water suppose is 2 km per hour, and water always moves down. So if the boat is moving down, so the water while coming, it will also push the boat down. The water will push the boat down. So that means the speed of the boat will increase when it's coming down along with the water. So that is called downstream. Along with water, when it comes, the speed of the boat increases. That becomes 9 plus 2, 11. But when the boat has to move up, so the boat speed 9 and water is pushing it down. This is moving with the speed of 9, but the water is pushing it down with the speed of 2 km per hour. So upstream speed is less always, and it is 9 minus 2. Downstream speed is speed of the boat plus speed of the stream, and upstream speed is speed of the boat minus speed of the stream. So upstream speed, let the speed of the boat be x. So upstream speed x minus 5, downstream x plus 5. Distance in both the cases they have given 50. So time in the first case, distance over speed. Time in the second case, distance over speed. And they say it takes same time. You can read the question. It takes same time, they say. So we can equate the times. Cross multiply, simplify, you will get the answer. Okay. Next, 39th question is very easy. It's isosceles triangle. They say this equal sides are 4 more than the base. So let's take the base as x. So equal sides will be x plus 4, and its perimeter is given 62. So adding all is equal to 62 can be calculated. 3x plus 8 is equal to 62, and further you can calculate. Okay. Then after that, total number of candidates we are taking as x. Total number of candidates who appeared for the exam, that we are taking as x. Now they say first division, how many got 1/5 of the total. So 1/5 of x plus 16, that is given in the question. The number of candidates who secured first division are 1/5 of total plus 16. So before you understand the question, kindly read the question properly, then only you will understand. Now second division they have given 1/4 of x plus 15. So 1/4 of total plus 15, it's given in the question. Similarly, third division 1/4 of x minus 25, and remaining those who failed are 60. So that means total number of candidates who got first division, second, third, fourth, total we have taken already as x. So total of all according to question, adding all is equal to x. 16 plus 15 plus 60. First we add these three. That is 91. 91 minus 25, it is 66. So these numerical values first we have simplified. Then comes your these variables. So x minus x over 5 minus x over 4 minus x over 4. So when I take to the other side, all are negative. So I put it in the bracket minus this. Taking the LCM inside, 20, solving, we get 14 over 20. Now again taking the LCM, that is 6x over 20. Then 6x over 20 is 66. So 6 and 66 can be cancelled. That is 11 into 20, 220. is the total number of candidates. Okay. Next now comes your 41st question. Now they say in the question, Raman has 3 times as much money as Kamal has. So Kamal's money we take as X, Raman has 3X. Now Raman gives 750 rupees to Kamal. If Raman gives the money to Kamal, that means Raman's money becomes less by 750 and Kamal's money increases by 750. So when the money is given by Raman to Kamal, that means Raman's money decreases by 750, Kamal's money increases. After giving, they say Kamal's money is twice that of Raman's money. So according to question, we have made the equation, simplify and then get the answer. 42nd question. Ratio of the angles is 2:3:4. So let the angles be 2x, 3x, 4x and sum of the angles of triangle, everybody knows it's 180. So 9x is equal to 180. X can be calculated. After that the angles. Now 43rd question. They have given X men can complete the work in 50 days. That is given in the question, that X men complete the work in 50 days. So one man will complete the work in more days naturally. If four men can make a wall in 20 days, if same one man is employed to make the wall, he will take naturally more days. So he will take 80 days. We multiply here. So one man will complete the work in 50 into X days. If you do not understand this question, you will understand after we do inverse variation or work in time. So you can leave if you are not able to understand. But otherwise it's very simple, unitary method. One man can complete in 50 into X. So X plus 7. They say if 7 more men are there, so X plus 7 men will complete the work in, if here it's division, here it's multiplication, in the next step always division. So these in these many days. And this is given to us as 40. This is given that X plus 7 men can complete the work in 40 days. So this is equal to 40. We substitute, cross multiply and get the answer. Next, they say divide 600 into 2 parts. So one part is X, other 600 minus X. 40% of one part exceeds means minus 60% of the other part by 120. Taking the LCM is 100 only. So numerator remains the same. 40x minus multiplying this 36,000 and minus plus 60x. So that gives you here is equal to 120. 40x plus 60x, 100x minus this 100 goes to the other side. Then 36,000 we add to this, 48,000. So x is 480 is your first part. Second part can be calculated. Now after this, they say a person gets 150 for the number of days he is present and he is fined rupees 50 for the number of days he is absent, and he is working for a total of 30 days. So let the number of days he was present X, absent 30 minus X. Naturally if he was present for 20 days, so he was absent for 10 days, 30 minus 20. Now money he gets, if he was present for 10 days, so money he gets is 150 into 10. He gets 150 for one day. So for X days he gets 150 into X. And fine for 50 rupees for one day. For 30 minus X days, 50 into 30 minus X. Now this much money 150x he gets, and this money is his fine. This he got, this much he paid back. Like suppose he got 7,000 rupees, out of that 3,000 is his fine. So that means how much money is left with him? 7,000 minus 3,000. So 150x minus the fine is equal to 2100. Multiplying again, we reach to the answer. X is the number of days present and absent for 12 days. And these questions till 45 each one of you will complete today, and the remaining 2 questions I know I left in between, that we will do on Saturday. Okay, otherwise your this is complete, and after this we will start with direct and inverse variation. Okay, along with that we will do those 2 questions which I left out of 2-digit numbers, I remember. So that we will do afterwards. Now today itself all of you should complete this. each one of you, and there's no need for me to send you the work, because the work is very clearly mentioned in the videos. You can stop the video and note down the work. Okay, thank you.